Welcome to your Canva training. I absolutely love Canva. It allows us to do so many things to brand our business and our social media. And there are so many capabilities inside of this. It's an app, a website that I absolutely love. So first I want to preface that you can download the Canva app on your phone. But I will tell you that the Canva app is very glitchy and it does not have the same function as if you were to do this on a laptop or a computer. You can still do all of the things on your phone, but if you are starting to get frustrated because you feel like it's not working to its best ability, then I recommend switching over to a computer and trying it on there because that is where really the magic happens. So in Canva, there are a lot of capabilities and we're going to go over the basics today. So first and foremost, Canva allows us to create graphics, and it allows you to create branded graphics that you can customize and you can really make your own, and they are so easy to do. So let me show you the very basics and let me show you around how this works. Okay, so we are in a Canva editing the editing portion of Canva, and on the side here you're going to have all of the things that you can utilize in order to edit your graphics. So inside of this you can download images, you can download videos, you can download straight audio, which is amazing if you're going to edit reels in here or if you are going to do any sort of branding for yourself. So first and foremost, we have our images, videos, and audio. Our text is right here, which allows us to add text if we'd like right here using these different options, or you can use a more branded app right here you can use a more branded version of the text right here. We also have photos that you can use that are stock photos. So I highly recommend paying for the pro version of Canva. It's not that expensive. I believe it's like $14 a month, but you get so many more capabilities. It's not something that you have to do, but I highly recommend it because when you do pay for pro, you get all of these pictures. There are so many stock photos in here that you can use for your business, and you can simply just put in the search area what you want, and anything having to do with those will pop right up. So you can see we can do, hair products, and all of these products will pop up. So you can really utilize this to customize and brand. And if you don't have photos yourself, which I recommend just taking stock photos at the salon with your phone. But if you don't feel like doing that, or you feel like you are, crunched for time, you can come here and utilize all of the stock photos that they have. They have free and paid. So like I said, the pro option isn't necessary, but you really do get a ton of stock photos that are amazing. Then you can come here and you can utilize different backgrounds, which I think is so great. I love that the backgrounds can be added to some of your graphics. Again, you can keep this on brand. You can type in colors and it will give you all of the colors here that you can use. You can click up here and it will change the colors in here. Now, if you would like to also utilize any of your own designs for future graphics, those will be located here. You can star your favorites, of course, your favorite templates, which the templates are located here. There are so many different templates that you can use so that you could, again, just put in the search bar what you're looking for, and there are tons of options. Of course, then you can have your own photos, and there are options to create your own photo album. And there are so many things that you can do. You can connect to your Dropbox. So if you want to use your Dropbox as photo storage, there's an option there. And then you can also upload your logos if you have logos, and everything can be nicely organized inside of your folders. So this is the basics of Canva, and I am obsessed with this, and it is really great. So now let's get into actually going in and customizing your templates. So when we're going in to customize our templates, there are so many things that you can do. So one, if you would like, you can go in and you can swap out a picture that is more on brand for you and your salon. If you have pictures that you love using, this is a great option. So let's just swap out the picture so you can kind of take a look on what that looks like and how to do it. Now I'm doing this from my computer, so it is going to be a little bit different from your iPhone. You can click it on your iPhone and then it'll ask you to replace the photo. So there is a little bit difference between the computer version and the iPhone version, but they're still very similar. So let's go here and let's try to swap out our picture. So let's swap it out for this one, and I just drag it over. It immediately drops it. Now, this is something that I'm not really liking, so if you decide that you want to make a change but then you hate it, you can simply go up here to this little arrow and click on that, and it'll revert back to the thing that was there previously. So fixing mistakes and changing things back is very, very easy, which is great because you can kind of test how you like the way it looks and if it's going to work for you. And if you don't, it's really easy to switch back. So not only can we swap out the picture, but we can also change the transparency of the picture. Now, transparency is how see-through the picture is. So I like to bring the transparency down on my photos because I like more of like a muted, soft sort of look. But if you want this to be more bold, you can totally turn the transparency all the way up, and it's going to give you a more bold, more colorful effect. Now, something else that you can do, so say you do like the transparency, but you're thinking and feeling like it's a little too light back here. So there are options to change the background color of the stock photo. Because the transparency is turned down, some of that is actually going to peek through. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So right now we have a light beige as a background color for this graphic. You can change it to blue, you can change it to purple, you can change it to light pink. You can change it literally to any color that you want so it fits your brand. And this is why it's so amazing for like different businesses to actually use Canva, because you can really create things that are so original and authentic to your business. So I still like the tan color or that light color, so we're going to go ahead and switch that back. Now you can also come up here to edit image. And if you click on that, you can click here and it says see all. So I like the background to be a little blurred. Again, I like soft and subtle. And the reason why I like soft and subtle is because then what you're trying to say really stands out. So I'm going to show you what that looks like so we can blur it out even more. So it's just kind of like a, very more organic background. We can make sure it's really sharp by turning it all the way down this way. We can bring it to the middle, which is the original picture in itself, or you can just bring it back. Now, if you're having difficulty actually utilizing this little button here and you want like it just moved up a couple, you can simply click here and switch the number and it will move it to exactly where you want it. You can also adjust the brightness. You can adjust the contrast on either side. You can adjust the saturation, which again is going to adjust your color. You can also change the color of the photo by simply clicking here. And there are so many other things that you can do in this editing portion that are really awesome. So this is how to adjust the photo in itself. Again, on the phone, it's going to be much different, but it's still along the same lines. It's just there's going to be a bar at the bottom. Okay, so we're done editing our image. Now let's talk about how we are going to brand our templates with what we're saying and our text. So I feel like your font is a part of your brand. Font literally invokes a feeling, and it is so important. So if you are trying to create a solid brand, you should be utilizing the same fonts across your entire business. And it doesn't just have to be one font, you can use multiple fonts. So the one thing that I really do love about Canva is you can literally click here, and there are so many fonts to choose from. And when I was picking out fonts for my personal brand and fonts for this exact set of templates, I really did play around with a lot, and I loved the ones that I picked. But the beautiful thing is you can pick anything that works for your business. So I love all of the different options. And again, everyone is going to have something that's unique to their business, but they look so cool. So you can literally click on each one. Not only can you click and change the font, but if you come up here, you can also change the color. to whatever you want. Again, picking colors that align with your branding. And if you don't like it, you can simply come up to the arrow and switch it out. You can also switch the size here. So if you type something in here that doesn't align or fit within the guidelines, you can always take this little guy here and pull this out, and that's going to give you more room to type. But say you are like, this isn't fitting, what I want to say isn't fitting, then you can simply move this. So you can adjust that by touching this little arrow here. But you can also adjust the size to fit within the frame, which I love. So there are lots of options to make it work for you. By switching this all the way out, it's going to give you more room to type. You can also utilize this to move the actual words itself. And that's it. Now, I always like to have my personal branding on here. So for somebody who wants to make sure that people know it's them, you can simply add your Instagram hashtag or your Instagram handle right here. And I would change this to your name. Or if you don't want to add an Instagram name at all, you can simply click on this, go to this little garbage can, and it will delete it. So that's completely up to you. You can also change the colors and the line size of each one of these. You can change the color of these as well if you want it to be more bold, like utilizing like a blue instead. Again, you can change the background saturation. So it is very, very, very customizable to what you want for your business. Now, if you are new to using Canva and if you do not have a solid brand, that is okay. One of the beautiful capabilities about Canva is you can actually create a brand board, and we're going to talk about that as well. So let's get into how to create a brand board on Canva so you can stay on top of your branding, so everything looks cohesive inside of your feed, and so everything looks unison across the board. And I think this is so important because when something from your social media pops up in a potential client's feed, they should know it's you. So I love Canva because if you utilize the paid version, you can click on brand. You can create your own brand kit. So you can put the fonts that you want to use, you can use your brand colors, and you can create a brand board that aligns with your business. But if you don't want to do the paid version, let me show you how you can create a brand board for your business that you can just house in Canva and pull it up when necessary. So we can just type in here brand board. And when we pull that up, there are so many different options that you can pull ideas from to create your own brand. And there are colors. You can download one of these and you can swap out the colors. You can see what it looks like as a whole and you can adjust it to your liking. But you really want to pick something that invokes feeling and that really sparks passion in you, and that's going to attract the clients that you want, and it's going to create the business that aligns with what you're desiring. So there are so many options for brand boards. I would go through and pick the one that you love, and this is something that's going to help you stay on track with your business and help keep everything aligned so everything looks cohesive. So now we're going to talk about one last perk that I love about Canva, and Canva gives you the option to actually schedule your social media, and this is amazing because you can set it and forget it, and this way your business is automated and systemized, and you literally can just spend an hour a week setting everything up, and you don't have to stress about posting every single day. So when it comes to actually creating your calendar, you can go here to Content Planner, and it's as simple as just clicking on the content days that you want, clicking the little plus button, and then you can literally upload your templates straight from your files that you have saved, and you can schedule them right to your board. So you want to select your channel, so you can go to Instagram, and then you're going to want to click the actual account that you want to use, which is great. So we'll just set one up as a tester. And then we want to pick all of the pages that we want to use. So do we want to post page 1? Let me see if you can do more than one. No, it doesn't let you do carousels, but that's okay. And then you can schedule your caption, which is great. And then you just hit schedule and you're good to go. And the thing that I love about that is you can change the date and time, so it schedules when you want. So you can look at your insights and analytics and see when it is the best time to post on your Instagram page if you are a creator or a business page. I highly recommend switching to a creator page because then you still get access to all of your music. But this is really a really simple way to automate your social media and to really get everything on track and to really make sure that you are being consistent, because consistency is key. Now, there are other scheduling tools that you can use that you can post multiples. So if you want to post more carousel posts or do more videos and stuff like that, Canva may not be right for you, but if you're just starting out, this is the perfect way to get started. And this is a great way to start creating consistency in your business. If you have any questions about today's video, please do not hesitate to reach out. We are always here to support our students. So if you have any questions or need any assistance, please reach out via DM, or you can email us at hello@opulentbeautyllc.com.